I'm Ross Ramgobin, and I'm a professional opera singer. The vocal cords are like a muscle, and as with any muscle, it needs regular training to keep it strong and supple. That's not the only thing though. In order to sing effectively and efficiently, we need incredible breath control to sing those long, soaring notes. Breathing is a vital component of making a beautiful sound. And in a world where air pollution is at a critical level, this is something I pay real attention to. How do I keep my voice in shape? Well, I have to make sure that I warm up my voice every day to keep it flexible and elastic. I have to stay well hydrated to keep the vocal folds well lubricated, and I have to maintain good posture with proper breathing. We need the breastbone and our pecs to stay raised and relaxed. Now, the intercostal muscles, these muscles here between the ribs, are the ones that non-singers use to breathe. Singers maximise their lung capacity by using their abdominal muscles and the diaphragm. This long, dome-shaped muscle just below the lungs and the heart contracts and pushes down and sucks air in as you breathe in and relaxes as you breathe out. Let's give this a go. You see, there's a profound difference between that and the higher intercostal breathing that messes up the lovely alignment. Now, we spoke earlier about singers sustaining these long notes. You see, the key to this is having a big, strong engine to support the breath as you exhale. This is called the core. What is the core? Well, it's a group of around 35 muscles around the abs, the lower back, the hips, and the pelvis. They all work together to keep you balanced and stable. I want you to put your finger just above your belly button. And let's say, for argument's sake, this is where the breath is going. So by placing your finger there, you get an idea about how much your diaphragm expands. So take a deep breath and just imagine it going right down to your abdomen and back. And then purse your lips like you're about to whistle and breathe in. I like to imagine that I'm filling up a balloon. You could also make a sound like I just did when you breathe in, so that you can hear how you're controlling the breath. Okay, so keeping your lips pursed, we're going to breathe out in 3 bursts. The first 2 I want really short and spiky, and the last one, just breathe out in a long, smooth, sustained way. Then, imagine that you have a pound coin here where your finger is. And I want you to try and touch that coin up against your spine by pulling in with the muscles at the front of the body back towards the spine. And we're going to increase the intensity with each burst. So 1, pull in a little, just 1/4 of an inch. 2, pull in a bit more. And then 3, slowly pull even further, feeling your abdominal, your obliques and your back muscles tighten up nice and strong. This is where all your strength is when you sing. It's the engine. The key thing to practice here is synchronizing the exhaling with the pulling in. Let me show you. Now, before I go, I just want to tell you this awesome trick I do when I'm feeling really stressed or nervous before a show. It's super easy and no one will notice you doing it, even if you're in public. You might think, oh, well, we're breathing all the time, well, that can't help anxiety. Well, actually, when you're feeling frightened, in pain, tense or uncomfortable, your breathing speeds up and becomes shallower. Now, the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's reaction to stress, now kicks in. But exhaling is linked to the parasympathetic nervous system, which enables us to relax and calm down. So before you take a massive breath, try a deep exhale instead. Push all the air out of your lungs and then simply let your lungs do the work inhaling the air. It's amazing how it just automatically fills up. Here, I'll show you. See? Try that again. Breathing all the air out. Till there's no more. Automatically. It's great. So then I want you to spend a little longer exhaling. So for example, try inhaling through your nose for 5 seconds and then exhale through your mouth for 10. And then try pursing your lips as well and engage your core as before to push the air out at the end of the breath. Do that for a couple of minutes and I guarantee your racing heart will decrease, your muscles will start to relax and your head will feel a lot clearer. Then I want you to spend a little bit longer exhaling. For example, try inhaling through your nose for 5 seconds and then exhale through your mouth for 10. Try pursing your lips and engaging your core as before to push the air out at the end of the breath. Now this can be done in any position, standing, sitting or lying down. So hopefully having tried that, you'll all feel pretty chilled. Now for me, singing is the most glorious feeling you get. It's like a release of emotion, a beam of light that's whooshing out when you sing a top note, releasing all those lovely endorphins. So give it a go. Let us know how singing makes you feel. And most of all, guys, remember to always find a way of expressing yourself. Singing can just be one way to do that. Just be yourself. Thanks for watching.